What's good YouTube, Ben here, welcome to the next video on the channel. In this one, I'm going to give you my next Steel Path viable build on Warframe. This one's for Quassus Prime. Let's get into this. Alright, Quassus, easily my favorite melee weapon. I love the thing and I'm so happy it's now got its Prime, which is awesome. But we're going to be going through and checking out my build for it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. But Quassus Prime, let's jump in. So the aura mod we're using is Votive Onslaught, so it's precise focused arcs and cuts, not hampered by pity. The unique trait, of course, of Quassus is heavy attack throws daggers that deal guaranteed slash status effect. The daggers are more accurate when wielded by Zaku. Galvanized Reflex for 50% heavy attack efficiency and on melee kill, plus 20% initial combo for 20 seconds stacks up to 4 times. This is great because we're going to be using the heavy attack quite a lot, and the initial combo helps to power up because the more combo you have, the harder your heavy attacks hit. Blood Rush for 40% critical chance, stacks with combo multiplier. Again, this really helps with this too. Galvanized Steel for 110% critical chance times 2 for heavy attacks. On melee kill, plus 30% critical damage for 20 seconds, stacks up to 4 times. So this is, obviously, we're going for a crit build and a pure damage build. Prime Pressure Point for 165% melee damage. Gladiator Vice for 30% attack speed and 10% melee critical chance per combo multiplier. So again, it gives you attack speed and it also increases the odds of you getting harder hits on your combo multiplier thanks to crits. Berserker Fury for on melee kill, plus 35% attack speed for 10 seconds, stacks up to 2 times. Again, this is purely to get your attacks out faster, which really does help. Killing Blow for 120% melee damage on heavy attack and plus 60% heavy attack wind-up speed. Again, this allows you to get a lot more damage on your heavy attacks, not to mention allows you to charge it a lot quicker. And Amalgam Organ Shatter for 85% critical damage and 60% heavy attack wind-up speed. So again, allows you to wind up faster and get your critical damage up. And for the Arcane Running Melee Animosity, on melee hit, gain 42% critical chance of your next heavy attack up to 420%. So this helps to really boost the criticals on your heavy attacks for Quassus, which you're going to be using a lot of. So that's great. Looking at the main build, so we've got critical chance at 73.5%. Of course, that will go up thanks to Blood Rush, so it usually goes above 100. You will pretty much always crit with this. 4.6 times critical multiplier, which is pretty strong. And then we're not running any status whatsoever. We're not running any statuses whatsoever. We're literally going for pure criticals. Because thanks to this build, you attack with your stuff a lot faster and you hit harder. And then Mentor's Legacy, which enables Tenekai, if you want to use Tenekai. So, heavy attacks deal a good amount of damage plus the guaranteed slash procs, which is great. But let's jump into the mission. I'll show you what this thing can do. Alright, as per normal, I'm here at Oxymoko in the Void, and I'll quickly explain why I'm here. So Oxymoko is in the Void, and because you're in the Void, you deal with the Corrupted. The Corrupted deal with enemies with just health, enemies with health and shields, and enemies with high armor, giving you a more varied example of what your weapon slash Warframe can do. I'm also using Caliban, because why not? But I'm not going to be counting any kills, of course, that come from Caliban. But let's jump into this. I'm going to activate Gloom to give myself some health regen, not to mention slows enemies. But as you can see, we're already absolutely ruining everything. And the slash procs are just going to, because they're guaranteed slash, you're literally going to be just absolutely wombo comboing everything into Ever-Living Oblivion. But because of the wind-up speed of the weapon, and because of the guaranteed slash, you're attacking very fast and very hard, very quickly, which is very nice. Like, Quassus has been my favorite melee weapon for absolutely ages. Don't get me wrong, there are a couple that now come close, like Nami Solo, which since I got its Incarnate form, I love. Other ones like Aminata, which is a pretty strong weapon. But as you can see, we're not having any issue wombo comboing through every enemy. It did take me a little bit to get this build going, though, because I had to farm the weapon, and farming it was not fun, because like the blades for the weapon were stupid rare. I had over like 500 steel essence. I then had to bullet them all on relics. I only got 2 relics for Quassus in total. I had to keep farming them, which was really annoying. But we got there in the end, so that's all that really matters. Yeah, as you can see, the slash procs are absolutely ruining everything. And the cool thing is, because slash procs are additive, not multiplicative, they just add. So you don't have to worry about any kind of weird hidden multipliers or anything. They literally just destroy, which is quite nice. Get my overshields back. Boink. There we go. That's going to go. And the cool thing is, if you don't take him out in one shot, absolutely fine. Because the heavy attack is just going to do guaranteed slash, so it's going to take it out anyway. You can use normal attacks as well if you want. They are not as strong, but you can use normal attacks, so you don't need to worry about having to lock yourself into the heavy attack if you don't want to all the time. You can just use normal attacks, which is great. So it's not as if you can't. Also, the reason, normally for these sort of builds, I would use Atlas Prime. The reason I don't use Atlas for melee builds is because of his aura mod. I have Steel Charge on him to boost melee. So I don't think it's fair if I showcase a build that's being artificially boosted by him, if that makes sense. Normally I would use Necros, but I just wanted to use Caliban. Because I don't use Caliban much in videos anymore, which I do love my Caliban, so I will be using him. But again, like, I'm only bringing out my Sentinels when I need my overshields. I'm not doing it any other time. But they're gone now. I won't summon them for a bit because I don't need to. But you can use the normal attacks if you wanted to build the combo multiplier up. That's not a problem. Because, of course, the higher the combo multiplier, the more damage your heavy attacks are going to do. Like, we hit red crits there because I built it up slightly. Which, to be fair, you can just use the normal attacks if you want. Like, they hit hard enough that you can do that. I'd recommend against Xemesses just using the heavy, though. Because you want to take out Xemesses as fast as possible, especially stuff like Jade Xemesses. Because Jade Xemesses are a bit of a nightmare to deal with, especially on Steel Path, thanks to the amount of damage they can do. But we'll also be staying in till the Acolyte comes in. So you guys can see what this does against Acolytes, which, spoiler alert, it shreds them. Like, it absolutely destroys Acolytes, so... where am I going? I love it when the map just glitches and it's like, oh no, you gotta go this way. Okay, cool. Up here. There we go. I think. Wait, no, where am I going? Huh? A little bit weird, not gonna lie, but we'll find it. Oh, this way. Cool. There we go. There we go. Okay, getting lost for a minute. But yeah, you can very easily hit red crits if you build up the combo multiplier in a minute. So like if I go to this guy, quickly build up the combo multiplier slightly, get it to like 6 times, and then do that, we hit guaranteed red crits. So like you literally have to get the combo multiplier to like ×6, and then you're basically good. You could use Corrupted Charge, but that means you get less time with the boost, so it's, I don't know, like it's kind of worth it, but kind of not at the same time. So I guess it depends on what you value more. Do you value the duration of your combos, or do you want just higher combos? You could do that, I guess, like by dropping some of your attack speeds, or sorry, your charge up speeds. But I don't recommend it, because all you have to do is get to 6 times multiplier anyway, and then you basically just ruin everything. Violence, this should be interesting. Right, so that's his shield's gone. Gotta quickly move him in it. Thanks to the slash procs, he's going to get taken out pretty much on his own. And there we go. Acolyte gone. Yeah, Acolytes with this weapon, not a problem. Like, you can take out Acolytes extremely fast, which is nice. But yeah, let me know what you think about this build in the comments down below. Don't forget you can support the channel completely for free just by liking, commenting, and subscribing. It really does help that YouTube algorithm. Don't forget as well you can support the channel even further if you want to by becoming a channel member from as little as 99p per month. And don't forget I do live stream. When I go live here on YouTube and over on Twitch. My streams here on YouTube are in the shorts form feed, some more for mobile. If you want to catch the exact same streams at the exact same time in full 1080p, feel free to join me on Twitch. That link is in the description below.